There's a chill in the air because the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City is back on our screens. Britani Bateman back for round 2.
Yes.
Your sophomore go-around.
Yes. I'm a sophomore now.
You're a sophomore, no longer a freshman. Going into filming season 6. Did you have any lessons learned from season 5 that you were like, I gotta do this differently, I gotta change that?
Oh, I feel like I'm a completely different person. I mean, season 5 was like, I was rice in a rice cooker. Like, you can't help but, you know, grow and expand. You have all these people screaming at you, telling you all your flaws all the time, and you either have to take it and learn, or you just like let it roll off, or you crawl up in the fetal position. You know what I mean?
Okay, so which approach did you most go after? All three. All three were coping mechanisms.
Sometimes I was, you know, in the fetal position, and then sometimes, I mean, I think in the end, I grew so much as a person, and I've learned so much that this year I feel like a completely different person.
Did you change your approach to glam at all after?
You think my hair looks stunning? That looks like high body count hair. This does not, that does not, that does not. That's high body count hair.
Well, clearly,
yes.
I think I'm kind of like serving low, extra low.
Yes,
like
low body count.
This is extra
Maybe even
low.
negative body count.
Virgin body count.
Yes.
No, but seriously, like, I'm back to the RM days. I did this movie called The RM, and it's a Mormon kind of niche movie, and this is the exact same hair. And I haven't had it for 20 years, but anyway.
All right, so you've de-aged 20 years. Well, I want to rewind a little bit. Not that far.
I wish.
But going back to how the show entered your life, when were you approached to enter the orbit of Bravo? Was it like in the beginning? Was season 5 the first time?
They reached out to me for season 1. And I went through the whole process, but I was married at the time, and my husband at the time was like, "Oh, heck to the no," and he shut it down. I couldn't do anything more with that. So, but then I got divorced, and then, you know, I was approached again, and I'm good friends with Heather, and this time around, the timing was perfect. Hey, you guys. Ding, 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 ding,
Oh,
ding,
God.
ding. I have an announcement.
Oh, dear.
That Britani doesn't understand what an announcement is.
Your castmates are of the belief that you really struggle to read a reel. Do you feel like that's accurate? Or are they misinterpreting how you're interpreting the situations you find yourself in?
It's definitely something that I need to look at, clearly, because there's probably some of that, sure. Like the Whitney hug. You know, like, I literally just wanted to give her some love. I mean, I was just like, oh, snuggle, snuggle. And she's like, oh.
You know, she tried to receive it, and then her body rejected it.
Yeah, I know.
So I'll give her the benefit of the doubt there.
No, I can't blame her. It was bad timing on my part. Okay, everyone, I have an announcement.
Why so many announcements? Every time you speak, it starts with, I have an announcement, it seems.
Not every time. Not every time, Brice. But yeah, a good amount of the time. I don't know. I literally don't even know where that came from. I mean, ting, ting, ting. It was just organic. That's what I do.
Is it still organic, or is
it
a thing that you're like, well, I gotta do this because people think it's funny or expect it, or it's a bit to...
You know, sometimes I forget. I forget that that's like, almost to the point of annoyance in this group. I don't know which point, like at what point it reaches the breaking point and spills over to just Britani, don't do it. We'll have to keep testing that.
Heather said in a confessional in the premiere that it seems you don't even know what constitutes a worthy announcement.
I did hear her say that, yes. And you know, that might be fair.
But I will say,
she's so funny.
On Housewives, on your social media, you're kind of unapologetically you.
Yeah.
You are singing, going up and down an escalator in public.
She looks crazy.
Oh, what have you done? The pink pony girl. And I dance at the club. Oh, mama.
You don't feel, I don't know, shame might not be too strong of a word, but like, there's nothing holding you back, it seems.
There's someone that pointed out that I don't seem to have a cringe filter.
Yes, there we go. That's better than shame.
Don't you think that's great? Like, unabashedly myself. I would say that that's another thing that has come out with being in this friend group, is that not only are you just raw and exposed, but and learn a lot about your flaws, but you just also, for me, it's been a confidence builder too, because I frankly don't care. I don't care what anyone thinks about me all of a sudden, and that's so, it's amazing. It's a great feeling.
if you don't speak up in this group, someone will speak for you. So you might as well say your piece.
Yes, and you might as well be yourself because it's better to be liked for exactly who you are or hated than to be liked or hated for something that you're not.
You guys, seriously, what about me? Like this
Lord,
is
have
about
mercy.
you.
Oh, God, get this woman a puppy. She needs unconditional love from somewhere.
Now there's this big kumbaya moment over the table. You're feeling left out. And I seriously am so sick of this.
What would you say is the biggest misconception about you, either from your friends or from the viewers?
Probably that I'm not bright. As
Yeah.
I stumble over, probably
The word ditzy comes up a lot
Yeah, I
from
heard
your
that.
castmates.
Yeah.
How does that feel that that's the word they use to describe you?
I think that's accurate. To be honest.
Ditzy is accurate.
I feel like
stupid is not.
Like I read astrophysics and quantum mechanics for fun,
Why?
because I like it. I'm a science nerd. Like I love it, but ditzy, it's pretty accurate. I think there's a big difference.
Yes, you can be smart and ditzy.
Yeah.
Two things can exist at once.
Yes. Yeah, and I maybe I will just have to display more of that. I don't know.
Yeah, I need to see you reading about quantum physics on camera.
That's gonna come up. I'm gonna do that.
Who would you say you've grown closest to in this group?
My bond with Heather has grown more. Like every day that I'm with her, I respect her more and more. She's an incredible person.
Who surprised you the most in season 6? Did anybody change up who they were from season 5?
Bronywn.
Bronywn changed.
You'll just have to tune in to see why.
For better or worse?
Better.
Better,
I
okay.
almost said worse. You sound like- Better.
Your body wanted to say worse. Your brain got
No,
out.
but better.
Better.
Definitely.
Okay, so you two, because
It's a wild ride, and you'll just have to.
It is always fascinating on Housewives when two people come into the group at the same time.
Yes.
They go down one of two paths. Either they become best friends or they are sworn enemies. And you kind of, season 5 left sworn enemies.
Right.
So maybe we're not best friends, maybe we're moving more toward a friendship
I can't
lane.
wait for you to see.
There's always conversations in this group about honesty.
Yes.
And who's a truth teller. Who do you find to be the least truthful in your circle?
The least truthful, Meredith.
Who would you say gave you the hardest time this go around?
Meredith.
Meredith, okay. Because we see Mary smacked you basically in the RV.
No, literally. But I clapped back. Did you notice
Yes.
that? So we're gonna pass my house.
Maybe we could drop you off.
Very funny. You're so cute when you're rude.
You know, some people just get on your nerves.
I'm like, hello.
She's one of them.
Like, for instance, last year in the van,
Yes.
I just kind of boo-hooed and like, whoa, is everyone yelling at me? This year, I'm like, oh, Mary, yeah, you're cute when you're rude. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I'm a different person, and I love that.
We will circle back to the van in a second. The ladies in the premiere did find your assertion that you are a good friend of Lisa Barlow's to be laughable to them.
I don't really know when Lisa and Brittany became such good friends. You'd have to ask Lisa.
We were good friends.
No,
and
we were
then
never good
all
friends.
Of us, yes.
Have I ever
Yes.
picked up the phone and called you?
Yes, you have.
Once?
Twice.
So what constitutes a close friendship in your eyes?
I feel like being comfortable around a person enough to share intimate details of your life really constitutes a good friendship. We've both kept each other's secrets private, and for me, that's what friendship is. It's like you don't stab your girlfriend in the back.
Yeah.
And that's what was so disheartening about that. Is just like, I felt like we were close. I mean, it was a lot.
How did you and Lisa bond? Because Lisa was MIA from the premiere, so we did not get to
Yeah.
hear her version of your friendship.
Right.
But what is your version of the friendship?
We just, for whatever reason, started calling each other after, season 5 during the summer. Started talking every other day on the phone or every day, and again, like, developed a really close bond and friendship where we're sharing things and checking in on each other and meeting up, and I really was considering her a really, really good friend.
In the discussion about Lisa and should we be talking about Lisa, not talking about Lisa,
Yeah.
you got into a little bit of a volley with Bronywn.
All you have to say is, I lied, I'm sorry, the end.
Let me know when you've cleared up the lies you told Boo Boo, and then we'll talk about you telling me how to clear up mine.
What lies is she expecting you to own up to? Because outside of the van, I can't
Yeah.
think of some big, like, wool over the eyes thing?
I was wondering that myself. I have no idea.
Did you? So you never got the answer? We never got back to that.
I didn't get the answer, so maybe I'll find out, with everybody else.
How do you feel about the women still do not buy that you were just sending a message to your daughter on the van?
Well, you'll just have to tune in. That may or may not come up.
Okay. Does the story change? Or are you sticking to your story?
That is something else you'll just have to stay tuned for.
Okay.
I think it's a pivotal part.
Your relationship with your kids was a discussion point last year where you were not in the best place. You were working toward a better place. Where are you at today?
Oh, I'm so excited to show more of my family this season. You're gonna be on a ride with me to see more about my personal life.
How did your daughters feel about you airing stuff out on TV and sharing your world with the world?
There's one that is down for it and one that just wants absolutely nothing to do with any of that or even my social media. It's very, very private.
Okay.
I have one of each.
Your kids came up in the premiere in the discussion over what I'm gonna call the merry-go-round of you and Jared. This relationship that is up, down, and going in a circle.
No, no, it's not.
Well, you announced that you were engaged, and then within a couple weeks had called off the engagement because the kids were not necessarily on board with the marriage. Mm-hmm. How does that then inform how you view the relationship? Because you're still, for the people, Jared is here. He's 10 feet away. So this is still a coupling. So how are you navigating that in your mind have your kids come around? Have things changed since then?
This is something that has really played out this season, but Jared and I are just really good friends. He's a kind, honest, good person, and we're just still really good friends.
So that is the label. It's not boyfriend and girlfriend, it's friend.
I am labeling it. We are friends.
Okay. There has been a lot of discussion about Jared.
Yes.
He can be trusted. In kind of the heated moments of last year, there were screenshots online and who knows what's real, what's not of, Britney needed me to get the show, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. What are the women in the audience missing about this man that you see in him that maybe they're not seeing?
Well, I think it's fair to say that, our mistakes and what we say in the heat of the moment isn't usually broadcast to the world. Like I may say, oh, he's a big this or a big that. Well, no one really gets to see the retraction. And that's sort of what happened last year, is that we both kind of went after each other online and on the show.
It was all new to both of you.
It was all what? Yes,
new,
yes. And no one really, we both retracted the things that we've said, but no one really gets, no one's privy to that.
Yeah.
So that makes it a little hard. I think he's traumatized from last season, but he still is my best friend, and we're friends.
Okay, would you ever circle back to romantic boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance?
I think so.
Okay.
I think that, we're really comfortable in this best friendship-ism. I just made up a word.
Friendship-ism.
Friendshipdom. And it's a really good, comfortable place for both of us.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Whitney in the premiere accused you of essentially sleeping with him to afford your lifestyle.
Right.
What do you do for work, Brittany? How do you make money? Sucking.
Oh my God. For the record, what are you doing for work outside of, people obviously know the show is a job too, but.
I'm a real estate developer. I do not need anyone to subsidize my life. I am doing just fine. I sell buildings, I rehab commercial buildings, I build and sell residential.
Look, I've seen Britney suckling down wine at every event I've been with her. I know Mormons don't drink, but I know Britney does. So it felt like the perfect hostess gift.
No wine tonight, but.
Last season, the conversation around the church and you. You shared parts of your life that maybe the church wouldn't necessarily endorse, that you do drink.
Yes.
You've had sex outside of marriage. How did that, when you went back to church after that aired, did you get any side eye or commentary, or were people accepting of it?
It was hard. It was a little bit hard. I did get a few side eyes, and I'm just kind of, like you said, just unabashedly myself, like, hi, everybody. And I did get a side eye or two, but for the most part, I've had so many people reach out to me on socials and otherwise saying, thank you so much for being yourself. Now we want to go back to church because we can see you don't have to be, following every little rule to partake and be able to serve and give back.
You and Lisa, Mormon 2.0.
That's right. Well, I hope I'm 3.0.
You're 3.0. Okay, you're a level up from her. We have a lot of season left to watch. We've only gotten one episode out the door.
Did you like it?
I was shocked at how much Britani we got. Because a friend of is usually not featured that much, especially in a premiere episode. And the name on everybody's lips was Britani. So
for better, for
worse, good, bad.
It is what it is.
We do see in the trailer you getting in the mess.
I saw something today about a mistress.
What road does that lead us down?
Ooh.
How does that work out for
That
you?
has definitely got to stay close to the vest.
Okay.
At least for a little while.
Are you?
You will find out.
Any regrets about that discussion? No.
Absolutely not.
Do you have any regrets about this season at all? Anything you want to get ahead of?
No. I have no regrets, which is so good because I had so many last year.
What was the #1 regret last year?
Oh gosh, I just felt like such a crybaby last year. My #1 regret is that I didn't come into this group more prepared. I ran out of time.
I think I read you didn't really watch the show before you jumped headfirst into it.
I watched about 2.5 episodes, and I was just telling someone yesterday, I couldn't even tell Lisa and Meredith apart by the time, like it took meeting them in person to be able to tell them apart. I mean, I was that fresh. And that's my biggest regret. And this year, I just feel like, I've had a whole year with these women stuck in a Sprinter van. And I know the ins and outs. And
if I was on your show, I would, every time a Sprinter van pulled up, I was like, I'm not getting in that thing.
Just PTSD, right?
Yeah, nothing good happens in a Sprinter van on Salt Lake City Housewives.
Yeah, that's pretty fair. I feel like I've got a tick every time I see a Sprinter van.
I feel like the RV was a close cousin. Is there another Sprinter van moment? Anything that comes close to?
Oh, Brice. Oh boy.
Okay. Brace for
You're
impact.
really asking me if there's another Sprinter van moment? Do you watch our show?
I do, but I mean, they like to change it up on us sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. The Sprinter van, the RV, that was really fun actually. It was like we were on Survivor.
Well, I'm interested in episode 2 because I'm like, how are they all sleeping in here?
A tour on an RV. Can you imagine?
I can't because I saw it with my own eyes.
Yeah, I ruined some really nice boots on that trip.
Who or what do you think is going to surprise the viewers the most of what's still to come?
I would say the relationship changes. Our mercurial dynamic it's shocking.
Was there any pairing or swap or something that really struck you?
Oh yes, Mary.
Mary and you.
I would say, the relationship between Mary and me is the most shocking to me.
What have you learned about Mary in spending even more time with her?
That she's got a heart of gold. She's got a heart of gold under there.
Would she say the same about you?
No. No, I don't think she appreciates me very much at all.
But you appreciate her.
But I appreciate her,
Okay. As a friend of, you do not get a tagline, but have you thought of one?
I can hit a high note, but I'm also prepared to hit low or something like that.
That's much better than what I just thought of.
I think that was what I was thinking of, so.
Well, there we go.
High note, but I can also hit low.